Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we tried to be smart and declared several wars against the Byzantine... Well, not the actual Byzantines, but the Byzantine revolts. One was for the island of Sardinia, and the other was for the island of Crete. The Byzantine revolt that had the island of Sardinia unfortunately failed, and thus our war there was nullified. However, the revolt that we declared war upon for Crete actually managed to succeed and installed this lady on the throne here. Apparently their capital is where exactly? Where's your... Are you kidding me? Your capital is in Mafaza? Son of a bitch. Why not move it back to Constantinople, you numbnuts? Well, I guess you can't really move capitals during war, but anyways. So yeah, it unfortunately one of the wars got cancelled. It would have been nice to have taken both Sardinia and Crete. Our goal is to actually take all the islands in and around the Mediterranean to kind of quote-unquote build pirate havens around the world, which I think it could be kind of interesting. I'm going to land my troops because I want these guys split up, because I don't want them to suffer attrition and all that stuff as we split them up into Crete. Okay, well, apparently we've developed cancer. Not so great. Let's take the brave option because we're old enough that if I die, I don't really care. Bernadine, be brave. Fantastic. Good for you, Bernadine. I always knew you had it in you. Alright, so half of them can go to the each halves of the island. And they're about to land troops in Constantinople, or sorry, in Canarius. Let's actually lower my domain levy and re-raise them and hope that the AI is stupid enough to follow through. Grand Mayor Mushidin, or my doctor, made you drink a draft of poppy before strapping you down on his operating table. You almost dozed off while he prepared his instruments, but when he raised a scalpel towards your eye, you felt wide awake. I'm sorry, my lord, but we must remove the root of the problem. So apparently I had eye cancer. Or cancer in my eyeball. Alright, so that's one of the Umayyads dead. Right. So we still have Talib. We have his daughter in my prison. We have Samia. And the other people are not of the Umayyad dynasty anymore. Alright, so that should be 3 then, right? Okay, her will, I guess, keep in my prison. Either that or we can actually turn her into a concubine for one of my dynasty members. You know what? Maybe that's not such a bad idea. Maybe that's not such a bad idea at all. I could just take her as my concubine. Maybe we'll do the same with this girl. Well, we'll keep them in the oubliette for now, I guess. And then we'll just maybe... We could recruit her and then turn her into my concubine, which could be interesting. Funnily enough, she's already West African. Alright, well, let's recruit her, and then let's take her on as my concubine. There we go. We'll fuck the Umayyad blood out of her. Which, sounds fucking terrible, but, you know. And I guess we'll try to plot to kill this guy, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Let's plot to kill him. Let's kill off the Umayyads. There we go. Alright, so they've actually landed their troops. Too bad for them, because they just got their asses handed to them. And we are in Crete as well. Great. Okay, so let's have our domain troops gather around in Tardant, and I think from there we'll probably maybe pick these guys up in Canarius and then head on over to help out with the attack, or maybe we should keep them around for defense. You know what? I guess we might as well just keep our domain troops there for defense purposes, perhaps? My magnificent cat curled up in its favorite spot by the window last night. I think now that maybe it knew it did not have long left in this world. At least it went peacefully. Well, that's kind of sad. The funeral shall be set in the garden where it loved to play, or I shall invite the whole court to celebrate the adventurous life of my cat. So we spend about like nearly 4,000 ducats for a cat funeral. Of course, the majority of the money will be spent keeping Kevin away from the dead body of the cat, and reminding him over and over again that he can't, in fact, eat the cat. Let's do it. Cat funeral, and we also become charitable. So, Rar, let's have you be thrift. Let's dismiss my domain boats so that we can have them teleport into our capital, which is always awesome. And you guys can continue to siege down or retake our land there. Why don't you guys pay the Sunni Jihad a visit? And the Byzantines, I believe, are making their way back into into Canarius, which is fine by me, actually. And we're dead. Looks like we didn't outlive our cat for that long. That's fine with me. Alright. Grand Prince Emilia faced with the gods at age 63. He died succumbing to his severe injuries. A shining example of diligence. His duty was never neglected. A godly man, Emilia is with the ancestors now. Grand Prince Berwin, blessed with awesome knowledge of all things between heaven and earth. Berwin's rule is sure to be legendary. Long live Grand Prince Berwin. Fantastic. Let's not lead troops anymore. I don't think we need to. We are plotting to kill this guy. Can we not do that, please? Thank you very much. For our ambition, we should try to groom an heir, and that's going to be Yaroon over here. Now, I'm kind of wondering if maybe we should try to... Wait, what happened to the Umayyad lady? Umayyad lady, where'd she go? She's still around, right? She has to be. She's gotta be. Umayyad lady. Umayyad lady. Dynasty. Let's look up Umayyads. There we go. Samia. Well, we don't want her going around doing stuff that we can't keep a track on, if that makes any sense at all, which it doesn't. Oh, right, we're inviting her to a plot. That's great. Wait. She is an adulteress. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we should have her imprisoned. But let's hold off on that for the time being at the very least. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Let's actually have the Byzantines land, and then we'll blast them in the ass once they do land. Character focus. Right. Now, should we go with seductress or seductor? Seducer, maybe? Or maybe we'll go with business. It would help with our vassal opinion initially, I think. But otherwise, intrigue. We'd be able to spy on people and all that stuff. Increase our plot power. Seduction would increase our fertility as well as sex appeal. Maybe I'll get Master Seducer first. And then possibly look into other stuff. Or family. Now, let's go with seduction and start banging people. We will start with the Umayyad lady. Miss, I'm gonna seduce you. Have you wrapped around my greedy little fingers? Fantastic. Need to get ourselves a new steward. We will go with Fagale. Spymaster will be Sergeant Reckless. Fantastic. And our court chaplain will be Bamsi. Awesome. Let's make sure that you guys are doing your jobs, though. It's kind of funny how our war chief is our steward. And Spymaster, I guess scheming is okay. Though I do wonder if maybe we should have you studying technology in Constantinople instead. But I think we're probably one of the more technologically advanced realms in the world right now. So we might not need to. Smokey Bear, what are you trying to do? I think we might need to kind of purge the known plot list. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get all these plots away, and then we'll just, you know, start fresh. I sent Simia a beautiful necklace and covered her room with wildflowers, but I've heard nothing back from her. I mean, yeah, it could have been worse. She could have actively, like, you know, told us to stay away, or maybe set my pubes on fire and then kick me in the balls. Which, believe you me, not fun. Not that I've actually experienced that myself, but, you know, just in case you were wondering. Don't try it at home. I'm just saying, you don't need to try that to know that it's gonna suck balls. Not your balls, though, because no, your balls are on fire. But anyways, Buttermilk, let's go with Thrift. Why am I... Oh, I guess she is my niece, so maybe that's why we're having a hand in her education. Alright, that's fine with me. Are the Byzantines going to land troops in Canarius? Yes, they are. Let's go ahead and continue to blast them in the ass. I thought some carefully placed words where they could easily be overheard by notorious gossips would be more effective than a love letter. Well, Samira clearly got the message, for she has started rumors of her own about me. Unbelievable. You do realize that we could just completely annihilate the Umayyad bloodline with a snap of a finger, right? I mean, I get that I'm not an assassin here, but come on. Come on. Man. Miss, man. Man, miss. Come on. Okay, are you gonna land any more troops, or are you guys done for now? Okay, I think they're actually done for now. Alright, well then I guess we might as well have our domain troops get on over here and start sieging down Constantinople proper. Saman, the wife of my father, is dead as shit. Thankfully, I still have Nianhan, our current wife. I made sure to attend a minor event in Gran Canaria in the hopes of seducing Simia, but despite my best attempts, she remains unimpressed. Let's send her a gift. That should hopefully entice her a little bit. Oh, also, I think we need to, yeah, demand religious conversion from one of our concubines. Let's go ahead and do that. And otherwise, they're all good. Berwin here is still fairly young, and I am his educator. Good. Let me just go through the holdings and make sure that everything is upgraded. Yeah, I think technology's kind of what's holding us back for the most part, which kind of sucks, I admit, but not much we can really do except for maybe try spying on other realms and all that stuff. But I like the plot discovery that we have with our current spy master, so I think I'll just keep that as is. And yeah, as I said, it is kind of unfortunate that we can't really boost our technology up by much. I know we can do a little bit with the hospital here, but it's not a great amount, I will say. Can you guys actually move from Crete? I am starting to think that Simia might fancy me. Wow, okay, fantastic. Awesome. Looks like we didn't need to do the actual seduction. She seduced herself into my crotchal zone. Can you guys actually move on over from there? No, you can't. Alright, good to know. Good to know. And it appears that this guy is still plotting to kill someone. Or no. He acted dishonorably? When did he do that? I don't remember. Weird. But that's fine. We're gonna demand monetary compensation. And let's look at foreign rulers that we can possibly ransom. We execute them. Nobody will object. Really? Weird. Then no one will object to that either? Oh, I mean, it's supposed to... Oh, I see, okay. Well, we'll execute that guy too. For shits and giggles mostly. And this guy is part of the Lombard Revolt. I guess it doesn't really matter since he's part of the Lombard Revolt. Let's go ahead and execute him. Wait, she's already my lover. Apparently, I'm still trying to seduce her? What the fuck? I managed to chance upon Samia alone in the kitchen when she came down for her usual late snack. We've talked and laughed for hours, and I can tell the attraction is growing. Hoping I've read her correctly, I lean in to whisper in her ear. Let's make a loot suggestion. Watch it fail. Right. You know what? We don't need to seduce her anymore, because she's already been seduced. She's already a huge fan of my Magic D. Let's seduce Sergeant Reckless and make some horse babies with her. Fantastic. Alright, so our boats are actually fairly slow, surprisingly. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this again. Let's try to get this guy sold to the Chinese Emperor. And I guess you guys can go ahead and try to attack Constantinople. Me and a horse? I've had it, but she is a horse. That's funny. That is funny. Alright, that's great. Let's have you guys attack Constantinople. And you know what? Let's just send her a gift. Reminder that I am rich as fuck. It never works. Never works. I think it's worked out in one of my previous, or in my previous campaign, but in this campaign we've been really unsuccessful with that stuff. We can send this guy a eunuch in the form of Bamsey, my cousin. He's actually not all that remarkable. But I think I'd probably send this guy instead. Wait, no. I'm sorry, can you shut up, guys? Thanks. Yeah, I guess I'd prefer to send him over Bamsey, because Bamsey is not only of my dynasty, so he contributes to the trade post limit, but he's also a pretty good spy type character, so we'll send this guy as a concubine instead. Sorry, as a eunuch, not a concubine. And then I can send my half-sister as a concubine. Maybe? But she's a good spy character. In fact, she's got really good stats, except for her stewardship, which is garbage. Why is her stewardship such garbage? Well, let's say let's send Lady Barrington with the... wait, no. She also has amazing intrigue. Ah, fuck me. Maybe we'll send Gerger instead. She's insane. In the membrane. There you go. Have fun. And then we can request a various deal of stuff. Hoping I haven't made a mistake here. Ah, shit, she's got amazing stewardship. Fuck, she could have been a steward. And Canarius is under siege. Oh my goodness, with 20-something thousand dudes. Fuck, we gotta win this war, like, right now. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Well, we're not gonna win anything with these guys just standing about doing nothing. Right, let's have you guys go pick these dudes up. In the meantime, we're going to follow these jerks. And let's... quote love poetry? She's got a lot of virtues. Aha! There we go. We managed to seduce the horse lady. Absolutely fantastic. Let me see if perhaps there are some more horse people that we can possibly seduce in our realm. We're looking at culture here, guys. In our realm? Really? I mean, I guess... sure. We have some actual horses, which we don't really want. Sergeant Reckless, we've already seduced. Well, I guess I am also looking at, well, I don't know if that's really gonna help the situation. Thankfully, a lot of our people are actually bear, which is kind of what we want. Otherwise, doesn't really seem like there's a lot of options. Now, I do want to keep an eye on the Laced family. Glitterhoof Laced is a potential target of seduction once she does come of age. We're at 88% with the constant. For the Byzantines, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be quick enough. They're most likely going to actually win their siege in Canarius, which we don't want, but it is what it is. Yeah, and we can't assault the holding here because it's got level 6 or above. What's it? Port level. Okay, so they've managed to actually siege it down, which is not good. Thankfully, it appears that my family members have avoided capture, which is kind of what I was worried about. Bernadette, let's go with Thrift. In the meantime, I guess you guys can try to maybe... Sure. The Rake. Can you guys actually get on the boat? You can't. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, short of attacking these guys on Canaries, which I don't think is a great idea anymore, let's actually start taking the land away from here, maybe? I mean, it's not great, but it is kind of like the fast and easy route. And we've lost our Chancellor. Fair enough. I don't want to give it to any of my patricians, because then they gain, whatchamacallit, they gain prestige, which will help them with the election and all that stuff, so let's not do that. Alright, that's fine. You guys can go ahead and land in over there. In the meantime, this is going to take a little while. Some lady died of great pox. I don't really care. And they are continuing to siege down my capital. Alright, as expected. I should have actually left my troops to defend Canarius, but I got a little greedy and it's not really paying out, but that's fine. Yaroon, let's go with a Thrift as your education, as always. And, aha! Looks like we've actually had a daughter with the Umayyad lady. Now... Ah, shit. I didn't think about this. But she's actually going to be of the Umayyad dynasty. So if we denounce her... if we legitimize her... Or... Maybe... we should denounce and try to have her killed? Because we do want to see the Umayyad dynasty die off, right? And that's a thing. So we still have this guy, her, who's in my prison, who's now developed a headache. And Simin, who is Mirza. Only reason why I'd want to keep her around is so that we can turn her into a bang maid. I don't know. I guess we'll denounce her. Okay, she's actually not of the Umayyad bloodline now. Or not of the dynasty, rather. Sure, try to save her if you can. Alright, we basically need to take more lands away from the Byzantines than they can us. And then we should be able to win this war. Just one more holding and I think we should be good. Apparently, this guy failed to treat my daughter. I mean, my not daughter. Alright, you jackasses. Stop taking my lands, jerks. Okay, we're at 100% with the, Byzantines now. And they're about to take the last holding in... No, wait, they're about to attack or destroy our trade post. Well, not destroy, but, you know, loot it and all that shit. Alright then, let's do that. The unfortunate thing is that now they are kind of prone to taking attrition. Which is not great, but whatever. Alright, let's get these set up. This isn't a Silk... No, the Silk Road ends... The farthest the Silk Road goes in is in Alexandria, which we do own. Still, great. Okay, then let's go ahead and give these two counties away. And we will, of course, sort by this. I thought... Oh, wait, no. We didn't want to give it to Lacomaques because we wanted to give it to the horse guy, right? Can we perhaps look for more horse people to grant, to whom we can grant lands? Yes! The court physician of Egypt, who is in fact a horse. Ah, nice. We could even give it to Cincinnati, I think. Yeah, Cincinnati, why don't you take Kanea? And then the other one... Ah, shit, I guess we should have given it to that guy. Or you know what? Let's just give it to this other horse dude. You can take Chandax. Unfortunately, between you two, the actual horse dude is better. But that being said, this guy does have people of my dynasty. Well, not of my dynasty, but of my bloodline in there. So, fortunately, we're gonna have to do this instead. Right, let's get you guys on our boats and into... Wait, really? Alright, then how about you just land in our thing there? And that's my retinue, right? Okay, well, we don't want to dismiss my retinue. You guys can actually make yourselves easier to pick up. And you guys can... No, that's going to be over the limit, I think. Alright, we'll go into Cyclades. And then from here, you guys can land amphibiously. Fantastic. Okay, well, we're taking attrition there, which is terrible. But these guys, I think, are our domain troops, right? So I think we should be okay. And my wife has cancer. Well, that's not great. But she has been successfully treated, so, you know, we got that going for us. Let's go ahead and dismiss my domain troops as well as my domain fleet. And we will continue to harass the Sunni Jihad until our council is no longer discontent. And our vassals kind of like us a little bit more. But because... Dislikes new obligation law? What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't change obligation law. I haven't changed obligation law for like a million years. What the hell? Why does that keep coming up? I think that's a bug. I've looked it up. And other people seem to have this issue where they continuously get like this whole dislikes new obligation law crap. But I haven't changed this law in like ages. Maybe I need to get it back to balanced. Maybe the simple fact that I have it shifted at all is an issue here. So fucking annoying. All right, well, let's move it back. It's so annoying. It's really stupid, but whatever. Let me actually make use of our vassal fleet, because I want to pick up my retinue and then have them transported back to Canarius. And let's have you guys all meet up in the Sea of Crete. Yeah, that's good. So what's happening with the West African Great Holy War for Cumania? It is just going back and forth like crazy here. I'm actually kind of glad that we haven't won anything. I'm actually hoping that we in fact lose that Great Holy War, because I don't want to have to deal with the land up there. That's putrescent garbage. Not the land there. I don't mean to offend you in case you actually live in that area that I just called putrescent garbage, but in the context of our campaign here, I really don't want to hold land up there in Cumania. Alright, so I think, yep, now we should be able to get on these boats. Thank you. And let's get you guys back to our capital here. I'm 1 over my domain limit, which is not great. But anyways, let's go ahead and start upgrading some more shit. Yeah, that's good. Garrison, yes. Merchant port, as usual. Alright, we'll upgrade that too. Merchant Enclave and Garrison there. Perfect. And one more over there. Good, good. Okay, it appears that we can't actually upgrade anything until we have higher construction. which we could invest in now. But maybe we'll hold off. Maybe we want to prioritize trade practices over everything else. Though I don't know if it's really going to advance our trade post limit by much at all, so... it's fine, I guess. For the time being, at least. Alright, that's fine. And what's happening? Torbjorn, you require an education. Let's go with Thrift, as usual. And my concubine is pregnant. Fantastic. Let's hope that it is a genius boy. Sadly, we can't have female rulers, I don't think, as a merchant republic, which kind of sucks. Would have been awesome to have a, well, the thing is, though, I guess I guess that would make things a little unbalanced, because then you can have a seductress, right? And then that would make them even stronger than normal. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but playing as a female ruler and being a master seductress, quite overpowered. But a lot of fun. But, yeah. Alright, so I think we're going to leave the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and then we'll possibly look into maybe attacking the Byzantines again, possibly? Or maybe it could even go raiding. But we might need to end our war with the Sunni Jihad, or we might need to declare ourselves the victors of the Sunni Jihad first, before we can do that. Oh, okay. The Abbasids actually have joined in on the war here. They still have 60 alive people. Whereas the Umayyads are down to a small handful here. Yep, Simeon isn't even part of the Umayyad dynasty, which is awesome. But, yeah, that actually waylays my fears, and it also makes it so that we can continue to have this, have bastard children with her, and then keep them around as well as future bangmaids. Could be fun. We'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.